Hey all, welcome to a new video. If you're new here, my name is Sarah and I make lifestyle content with my husband Andrew and our two cats, Nunu and Springs. Today I'm going to take you along with me on my evening routine to combat anxiety. When you're dealing with anxiety, I think it's important to take a holistic approach to treating it. This might mean working with a therapist, taking medication recommended by your doctor, and also looking at the ways your lifestyle may be helping or hurting your mental health. While I want to stress that getting professional help is very important, this video is going to focus on changes you can make to your daily routine to improve your well-being. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to put a little disclaimer out there and say that, first of all, Andrew and I do not do a routine like this every night because it's just not feasible. And secondly, Andrew and I live by ourselves. We don't have any kids or other responsibilities after work, so it does make it easier for us to do a routine like this if we needed to. So with that in mind, I just thought that showing my routine would be nice just in case anyone was looking for ideas of things they could add into their evening routines to help with their anxiety. So feel free to incorporate anything you like from this video, and I hope that you enjoy it. The first step to my evening routine is to go for a walk. Exercise is an important component for any anti-anxiety routine. It increases blood circulation to the brain, promotes neural growth, reduces inflammation, and releases endorphins that make you feel good. Many people with anxiety also have trouble falling and staying asleep, and daily exercise can help with this by regulating your circadian rhythm. Andrew and I like to go for a walk most evenings right after work. Sometimes we just do a short 15 to 20 minutes, and other times we spend up to an hour walking. It doesn't matter if we go around town or do a proper walk at a park, it's still a nice way to reset after sitting inside and staring at our computer screens all day. After our walk, we are usually pretty hungry, and so we come home and make dinner. Scientists are discovering that what we choose to eat can have a significant impact on our mental health. For example, they found a strong link between our gut health and our serotonin levels. And if you don't know, serotonin is a neurotransmitter that helps to regulate our sleep, mood, emotions, among many other things. And 95% of our serotonin is actually produced in our gastrointestinal tract, and its production is influenced by the good bacteria that's present in our intestines. So if our microbiome is not in balance, this can lead to psychological issues such as a higher sensitivity to stress and issues with anxiety and depression. This complex relationship between our gut health and our mental health is just starting to be researched, so I'm really looking forward to learning more about this in the future. While Andrew and I are by no means strict with our diets, we do try to focus on simple whole foods that are high in plant-based proteins and low in sugar. I found that when I've been eating a lot of sugary foods, my anxiety gets way worse, so being mindful of what I'm choosing to eat is a really important way that I keep myself feeling happy. Tonight we're making a super simple white bean and vegetable soup, and to go with that we're gonna have some toast. And we use this Ezekiel bread, and if you've never had Ezekiel bread, it's not the same as white bread, but it is so good for you. It has 5 grams of protein per slice, which is quite a bit. And it's also made with sprouted grains, so it doesn't bother Andrew's stomach. He's really sensitive to gluten, and for some reason the sprouted bread does not bother him, so we really like this. We get the sesame kind, and it goes great with soups or as toast for breakfast. It's made with sprouted wheat, sprouted barley, millet, malted barley, lentils, soybeans, spelt flour, and sesame seeds. So there's a lot of different things in it, and it tastes really good too. My absolute favorite part of my nighttime routine is taking a hot shower or bath. This is something I do absolutely every night, and whenever I'm having a panic attack while at home, I'll also do this to help get myself through it and to make myself feel calm again. When I'm in the shower, I like to just focus on being present and breathing in the steam. I don't know why, but I find this to be so calming. I also like to use scents while I'm in the shower to improve my mood and reduce anxiety. While my first criteria while choosing skin and hair care products is its efficacy, my second criteria is how well it smells. Lavender scents are always great. I have lavender scented Epsom salts if I want to take a bath, as well as lavender bath oil and body wash. I also really like the smell of eucalyptus. The brand Necessaire has a really nice eucalyptus scented body wash and scrub, which I love. My skincare is super simple, and it's mostly targeted at getting rid of dark marks on my face because one of my nervous habits is picking at my skin, which is terrible and has left like little marks all over it, discoloration. So all the skincare I use is targeted at reversing that. The first thing I use at night is a retinoid, and this is just from La Roche-Posay. It's the adapalene gel. It's really gentle, and I just put a little pea-sized amount over my whole face. You can't tell on the camera because it like blurs my skin a little bit, but my skin is pretty discolored. And next I use a serum, and this is from Dr. Shireen Idris. I don't know if any of you follow her on YouTube, but she is an amazing dermatologist, and she came out with this Major Fade Hyper Serum, which has several active ingredients to target discoloration. And so I'm just started using this, and I'm really excited about it. And I just do a few pumps of that, put that on my face. And finally, I just use a nighttime moisturizer, and this is also from La Roche-Posay. It's just a simple moisturizer with ceramides in it. Not everyone will find skincare calming. I know Andrew does not, but for me, it's an essential part of my anti-anxiety routine. It makes me feel more put together, and it also improves my mood knowing that I'm doing something good for myself. If I have the time, or if I'm feeling especially anxious, I like to do a short yoga routine for relaxation. And there are so many great videos on YouTube. Some of my favorites are Yoga with Adriene, Yoga with Bird, and Psyche Truth. And I choose videos that focus on stretching, deep breathing, and muscle relaxation. If I'm having a really hard time with panic attacks, I'll do a Kundalini Yoga video. And if you've never tried Kundalini Yoga before, it might feel a bit silly, and it is certainly more of a workout than bedtime yoga, but it's honestly been a huge help to me during challenging times. I follow a video called Anxiety Becomes Clarity by Carolyn Cohen, and I'll link that below. One of the last things that both Andrew and I do each night is to make a tea or a magnesium drink. If you haven't heard of magnesium drinks, it's basically just flavored magnesium powder that can be mixed into hot water. Some studies show that it can benefit anxiety, but please talk to your doctor before trying any new supplement. After making our drinks, we like to watch a movie or show together. I prefer to watch something happy or lighthearted before bed, like a Disney movie or a comedy, but lately we've actually been rewatching the series House, which is often the opposite of lighthearted. But the most important part is that we just take the time to relax and enjoy something together. The cats always come and snuggle with us, and they both love to lay on Andy's lap, which I think is so cute. And finally, once we go to bed, I find that doing a few minutes of breath work can really help me to fall asleep. Usually, I just pull up a guided video on YouTube and follow along. I have a really hard time focusing my mind, so having something that is guided is essential to me. And while I know this will be a controversial tip, I like to sleep with my phone next to me on the windowsill. I keep all my notifications on silent, but I find that if I do wake up in the night with anxiety, it helps me to go onto my phone and either look at Facebook or turn on Netflix. And I know looking at light is really unhelpful if you want to fall back asleep, but for me, checking to see what other people are up to and distracting myself with a movie can help me feel more calm again, which in turn will help me fall back asleep. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. We'd love to hear your tips and tricks for dealing with anxiety at night below in the comments, and feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thanks again so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Wait. Andy.
Run, Forrest, run!
Filming me?
No, definitely not.
Andrew, don't. We're just acting normal. Okay. We're just supposed to be having like a conversation at the table. We don't even have to. No, we can actually have a conversation. Why are you doing that?